another team that just was really good was the Carroll Chargers. A 10-win season for them. They win a share of the SAC title, but also too they go on to win a sectional championship, and then fall at the regional levels. Kind of a wild offseason, obviously for Carroll, with the sudden and sudden passing of Owen Shealy, their quarterback. But this is a team that is seeing the highest of highs, experienced the low of lows in the offseason, coming together, rally. I mean, it's really going to see what this team is made of this upcoming season.
Yeah, they're facing adversity, but this time it's off the field, and it's very sad to even have to think about a young man that like Owen Shealy that lost his, life to a dreaded disease. But, I think on top of only that, but they also lost Jeff Becker, who was just a phenomenal quarterback in this league. And then you add to that Coverstone, the wide receiver, who was a very talented kid. But when I saw these kids walk into media day about 2 weeks ago, they are big. I mean, I've never seen Carroll as big as they were when they walked into this room. I mean, the Dylan Bennett kid, the linebacker, who I think is one of the better ones in the Summit Athletic Conference. I mean, he is thick. He can run. He's got all the tools. And then the shocker that we both just got off the wires not more than 10 days ago, Jimmy Sullivan coming over from Homestead now. All of a sudden, is that mean that he's going to be the replacement for Becker from last year? I don't know. Time will tell. But all of a sudden, you look at them and what they've got around them. The Steely kid who's got some MAC offers as well. He's a dynamic player. He took the opening kickoff last year in their new stadium back for a touchdown. I mean, it's unheard of. I mean, this kid can make a lot of plays.
Yeah. And I mean, you talk about that opening night. We were there, a big crowd. They lost that opening game to Lures, which kind of played out in the SAC race for both of those teams. That was the one loss in the conference for Carroll, and kind of kept Lures in control of their own destiny all year. But for Carroll, 10 straight wins after that week one loss. So they ran the table after that up until the regionals. And so, they've become a program that, for years they were really struggled, especially in a class 5A at the time when they were in a sectional with Snyder and they were in that tough NHC conference with Homestead and some of the other big boys. And now they've kind of, with Doug Dinan over the years, kind of developed their own identity, developed their own program. The fan base really buys in. It's a packed house every Friday night at that brand new stadium. And I think a lot of good things going for that Carroll program. And I think year after year, we're going to start hearing them in the conversation each and every time, like we've talked about for Dwanger for years and Snyder for years and Homestead the last several years. So it's a good showing for them last year. And I think that provides a lot of momentum for them this offseason to continue to get better.